the deck pressure washed, we closed the deck down so that nobody's vehicles would get messed up. That, where you said we could lock it down, in a situation like that, I know with lockdown, we said, 10 cars could come in or whatever, but is it a situation like that, we can lock it down, and I mean completely lock it down,
Yeah, we can.
where nobody can enter?
Yeah, we can do that.
You do it from the software?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can do it if you want to keep everybody out, or you just want to keep the transits out, or let the monthlies in, or however you want to do it, we can do it either way.
Okay. Now, like, we will shut down Commerce when the deck locks down. It's going to be shut down, because that's a pedestrian-only area at that time.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to just go in there and just
Yeah,
take it offline.
so in that scenario, we'll just go to the device and set the device out of service. That way it won't issue a ticket or let somebody with a card in or anything.
Y'all usually roll the barrier out there?
Yeah,
So
there's
nobody
those
should
orange
be-
barriers that are out there now.
Okay.
But we used to have to unplug the card reader because they would move the barriers and drop them in there. And we had to drop the tickets and turn the ticket spitter off because they were still trying to get in that way.
No, rolling in reports?
I saw something like that the other day. Try remoting to one of the Impossible, pull it up from Chrome or something like that. I think it might be the web services needs to be restarted or something like that.
We'll go back to it.
Yeah.
We're just gonna show kind of the overview of it.
So I was able to restart the server again.
Starting when operate, logging in and out. Overall, the user interface, the alarm and events. Whether devices are online or offline. I was gonna try to- so you can see them. It's the biggest they go to.
Yeah, that's really good.
All right, so for setting the counts, you have this little area here, counting. So this is definitely where Juan's going to spend some time, I can tell. So you have the set parking occupancy. So, Mr. Jack, when setting these,
So we've got, right here it says parking spaces, and it says max total spaces, so that is the total of the whole deck. So that's everything you have. And then one next, underneath that is max parking spaces without reservation. And without reservation is your transit, your cash customers. And then max parking spaces with reservation, that's for your monthlies. So those are reserved for your monthlies. Once you reach, you see we got 240 there. Once you reach 240, tickets pooled, then it'll shut the ticket spitter down and only allow monthlies.
Does the lot full sign come on in?
Yeah.
When it gets-
So we have this thing at the bottom that says anticipated occupancy. So if we set that to 230, then we'll have 10 spaces. So the sign will light at 230, and then it'll lock it down at 240. So that just gives us a buffer of 10 tickets, so you don't have a huge influx of people trying to come in.
Now, like when Carol, usually around 1 o'clock or so, Carol, if you have some people coming out, but they're card holders, but you know they're not coming back. So we can still open more cash spaces.
Yeah,
Open-
if you
I
want
just
to.
changed that number,
Yeah, so it's this one right here.
Do you really wanna do that?
yeah.
Yeah, if you
might
wanna
not
go in
wanna
there,
start
you'll be in
messing- I
there
wouldn't wanna start messing with that.
doing it all day long, you know?
Yes.
We
So-
usually just do it that one time, that one in, once in the
Well,
afternoon.
I'm not sure you're gonna wanna start messing with these numbers. You're gonna lose your count of, how many card holders you got. I mean, you start messing.
Well, they go home, they leave, and you hate not to make money, you know.
Well, I don't know if I'd change these, but you do what you want to, but.
Yeah, so the one you changed for that, to allow more transients, is this max spaces without reservation. And you just go right here, it says new value, and click on that, and you just change whatever you want to make it 250, just make it 250. And when you click off of it, if you look at the max spaces with reservation, it'll automatically adjust that to match your max total.
Because I think each day, I've asked her to send me the counts that she normally does that every morning anyway.
Yeah.
Because it's different counts every day as the card holders come into town, because market doesn't officially start until that Saturday.
Right.
So you can sell a little more cash during the week, but then come that weekend, most people will have their cards, and you have to
Right.
cut it way back.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so you can just adjust it, you just adjust it right there. And then if you want to bring it down some, you can go to 220. And then it'll adjust your total, monthlies for 434. And then, once you do that, you just gotta make sure you can hit apply. And it'll, actually send those, amounts over.
Now, I have a question.
Yeah.
Like, when we put our decks on complimentary exit, our system does not keep track of the counts when it's on free out.
Right.
So we have to get counts every night. Well, I'll do it at night at 12 o'clock. Get a total count, how many vehicles are in the deck, and readjust the counts before I leave. Does this system, if it's on free out, calculate?
Like
Does
we
it
was talking
keep-
about leaving the gate open.
No,
Yes, we was
Yeah.
talking about leaving the gate open, and they
Yeah,
just go
the-
across the loop.
Yeah, this actually counts based on transactions, so
So it doesn't.
it's gonna be the same way. You have to, if you get the gate open or it's free out, it's not gonna count going out.
You're gonna have to do a
Because
count.
it won't be able to determine whether it was a monthly or a
So
transient.
this is something we'll have to do daily, yeah. And on Mondays after we close on weekends, to start that.
And I don't guess there's no way to let them put their card in and let them out for free.
Well,
Or
if it's,
ticket.
you
I'm
want the
talking-
metal, yeah, the car
Well,
has to
yeah,
go across.
well, we can set up the rate structure to where after a certain time, it'll be a 0 fee.
That
So,
way you know how many was in there, because they'd have to
Yeah.
use their card to get out.
but they would all have to exit from Commerce, at the pay lane.
Mhm.
That'd be the only way out, because if you don't have attendants in the booth, they won't have anywhere to put their ticket.
And I don't think she wants to leave the gates all down right now, with nobody there. because of the
Y'all just have to
situation.
you'll just have to count every morning then, or every afternoon.
But that's fine for now, until we can, that's fine. We do that anyway, right? Don't we all normally do counts? Yeah, right around the count.
I did.
I think she did, she
I
does.
think Teresa did.
So if you want to just adjust the actual counts, right here where it says occupancy, it shows you current total occupancy, and you can't adjust that because you have to adjust without reservation or with reservation. So if everybody in there is pretty much going to be like a transient customer, then you can go right here. Well, actually, I'm sorry, I told you wrong. Where's that?
So it's gonna think that it still has those people in there and they're gone. When we put in a count.
You can do all this adjusting, you can be sitting.
I got to check on that because usually I can adjust this. But
Well, we don't have to read that, I mean, she stayed in the office, we don't have to stay in the office.
She says-
yeah, Yeah.
Oh, he's got it ready, he just said,
We started since
Jack
the
said he
fall.
has to do it.
Oh, no, there it is.
I
I was
just
just
texted
looking
him.
at, there it is. Yeah,
So
so,
he's got it on there, he said, but he says he has to do something for you.
yeah, so that's some, we're waiting
Chad's
for,
got it ready. but-
yeah, we're waiting for North State to do some port forwarding for us. And I talked to Trent about that, the other week, but I'm not sure whether they ever got it done. Because Chad said he wasn't able to, connect to the server, so it took it probably did.
Well, most of them already-
But yeah, right here is, transient parkers, so this is your present short-term parker tickets. So if you go look at your count in the morning, you got, 15 people in there, you just change that. And then you can apply. And then you got your monthly parker cards right here. You can adjust that count as well.
Just put that back to zero. but not-
Yeah, because if you figure like there's probably nobody in there with a card, then you can just put 0. And then apply. And then it'll adjust your current total occupancy up here. So we're at 15 now. And this right here shows you where it says status, it says free. This shows you that the deck is open for transient parkers. And it shows right here automatic is on, so it's automatic function for the lot full. So that's gonna be like when it gets full, it'll shut down the tickets there. If we change it to like open manually, then it would just let continue to let people in, and it would say right there, free manual. And this anticipated occupancy down here, where it says off free, that indicates the lot full sign is off, and it automatic mode operation is on. Like I said, when it reaches this value 210, then it'll light the sign.
Do you know what you want your signs to light up for now, so we could adjust that?
Well, Teresa Hatton gave me the numbers that she normally uses each day. Like I said, she uses different ones each day.
All different each
Yeah,
day?
because you can have more transients on Monday than you do Tuesday, and then you can have on Sunday, you can have a little more because a lot of go to church.
But I just still think for this market, we ought to go with a number and just keep it, because we don't know what we're doing.
Well, you gonna come, did I hear her say you were gonna show up one day?
I'm sure I will.
He's gonna be
I
there
haven't
for a while on
scheduled yet.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
but
sure.
I'm just saying, if we start messing with it and we mess it up, we're stuck. That's all I'm saying. But
But you're gonna go with this today with a little.
Yeah, and I'll show you something real quick that you can do if something does happen with the counts and it's locking the deck down and you can't get people in. If you get back to right here, we have Plaza right here.
Mhm.
If you right click on it, you'll see it says, I don't know if you can see it up there, but it says set parking facility / parking facility sign. If you go to parking facility free manually, this will make it override the lot full, so that the ticket spinner goes back in operation, so you can continue to let people in.
Okay, so I don't have to even do this, I can just do that thing, call me from the office and say, I think we can get about 30 more people in. I can go in and do that.
Yeah, you can
And
turn
then lock
this
it back down
on.
when they tell me about 30 more cars that come in.
Yeah, so you can do free manually right there, and then whenever time you feel like you're ready to shut it back down, you just go back in there. And then it says automatic parking occupancy on. You hit that and it'll go back to what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, because she used to do that for downstairs. She would do that.
Yeah.
I could see.
That's just something quick, so you gotta actually change accounts, but if you just wanna let a few more people in or whatever you can.
Yeah, 'cause she tell me I unlocked it. When she
Yeah.
leaves, she said I unlocked it. So
Yeah.
that's what she was doing from the other computer.
Yeah, that's all it is, same thing. And also the same spot, not to give you, something to confuse you, but, there's also the signs. So if you want to manually turn the sign on or off, you can. it's gonna be, sign one, which we're gonna have connected to. So there's free manually, which is off, and full manually on. So if you hit this one right here, sign full manually, then it'll turn the sign on.
But that ain't actually locking the deck down, that's just.
Yeah, it just
turning
turns the sign on, but it doesn't lock the deck down.
Okay.
So hopefully they just keep riding.
Yeah, and then if you wanna change it back to automatic, you go here, automatic sign setting on, that car park sign one, and then put it back to normal operation.
Is there reset defaults anywhere? Like she said, if you do, just
Uh,
get everything,
Unfortunately not, because they're all user defined
okay.
parameters, so there's not a whole lot.
Okay, so it's basically knowing how many spaces you have in your parking deck and what you
Yeah,
want to do with them.
yeah, so if
And at
you
what
look
times
at
you
it,
want to do it.
you just gotta have this filled out, max total spaces, 654. How many you want transient, and how many you want monthly. And then adjust, how your count, actual count, so how many transits you have in there, and then how many monthlies you have in there. And then you can just apply that. And in this same area, you can also check both decks, so if you go this little drop down, you can also select Dollar Street and look at the counts there. I can go back and look at the ones at Plaza. That's about it.
So for starting like Monday, when they're gonna need this to be functional, what do we need to do for Monday? They need to do like a count in the morning and set those
Yeah.
to 0 or what, so they can start off good?
Yeah, so whenever you get your count in the morning, you just need to go and adjust this
That
transient. Right there. Just change that to whatever's actually in there.
See, Monday, we might not even lock down, but we've got a lot of new buildings built downtown.